welcome back. I hope everybody's been working on their stretching and you've also been learning our warm-up that we uploaded. There's lots of fun things to do on top of the lessons that we've got. Today what we're going to do is a general body strengthening program. So it's going to be a little bit of upper body with our arms and our chest. We're going to do some core work as well with our tummies, and we're also going to do some lower body work with our legs. Now I've got the lovely Tyler here today. She's going to be my demonstrator and I'm going to tell you what to do. So let's get started. Okay, so before we begin, I want everyone to make sure they've got a nice big area. Obviously, we're in the gym, but if you're doing this at home, you can go outside and do this on the grass. You can do it in your lounge room, but you've got to make sure that you've got enough space that you're not going to bump anything and you're not going to hurt yourself. So we're going to start with our upper body to begin with. We're going to go from our top all the way down to our toes, and we're going to start in a front support position. So Tyler's going to show us the position to start with. Now we want to make sure, just like what she's doing, your shoulder is all the way on top of your hands. We don't want anyone leaning forwards or leaning backwards. Your head is looking towards your fingers. A nice straight body with beautiful straight legs. You should be a straight line. So Tyler, you can come down for a second. So what we're going to do in this position is we are going to hold our front support for 10 seconds and then we're going to go into some shoulder taps. So when you're doing your shoulder taps, you don't want your hips to be twisting. You want to try and stay nice and still and only your hands are moving. So we're going to do 10 seconds of the front support hold and then we're going to do 10 shoulder taps, 5 on each hand. All right, Tyler, are you ready? Here we go. Ready. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go straight into those shoulder taps. So that's 1, 2, beautiful, 3, keeping your head nice and still, 4, 5, and coming down, having a rest, and you want to circle your wrists, just give them a bit of a stretch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into some push-ups because they're really great for our biceps. So you can either do this on your knees, and Tyler's going to show you the position on your knees. So you want to bring your toes off the floor and you're going to have a nice straight line. If this is quite easy for you, you can go onto your toes. So it's in our front support position. Tyler's going to stay on her knees for this one, but this is the shape if you're going to do it in a full toe position. So down onto your knees, Tyler. We're going to do 10 push-ups. Now ideally, you want your nose touching the floor, but you should only go as far as you can to start with. If you find that you're getting a bit shaky and you're dropping your hips and you're losing your shape, then you are trying too hard and you need to work on your strength first. So we're going to start with 5 to begin with. Ready? 1, beautiful, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And coming back up to sit and stretching out those wrists one more time. Now we're going to go into some of our core work. So Tyler's going to hop into a crunch position for us and we're going to do some sit-ups and crunches. Now you want to make sure that your feet are knee-width apart. We're not going for legs together at this point. Nice flat feet, hands behind your head just like Tyler's doing. And you really want to push your belly button into the floor. We don't want any big arching backs like this. We want to keep our spines nice and straight. Now we're going to start with 10 crunches. With our crunches, we don't want our elbows coming forward. We want to imagine that we're going to lift our chin up to the ceiling. So Tyler's lifting up nice and high, keeping her elbows nice and wide, just like that. So we're going to do 5. Tyler's already started. Beautiful work there. Really crunching. You should feel like you're squeezing your tummy muscles. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this time we're going to do 10 sit-ups. So we're going to come all the way up to a seated position, just like Tyler. She's got a beautiful straight back. Her arms are reaching out nice and high. Her chin is nice and tall as well. We don't want anyone crunching over. So we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4. Keeping nice and tall. 5. Good straight arms. 6. Keep your feet on the floor as well. That's 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Awesome work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do something called a Russian twist. So you're going to hold your hands in front of you in a big clap position. You're going to keep your feet nice and flat on the floor. You're going to lean back a little bit here and we're going to twist from side to side. And this is working our side tummy muscles. These are called our obliques. So just like what Tyler's doing, we're going to do 10 of these as well. So Tyler, we're going to start from 1. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, work. So I want everybody to lay down on the floor and you're going to give your tummy a nice big stretch. So reaching your arms up above your head, stretching your legs out nice and tall, and try and imagine someone's pulling you from either end. Reaching, big stretch, and relax. And we're going to stretch 2 more times. Ready? So arms up again and stretch. Holding, and let go. And one more time. Ready? Here we go. And stretch. And letting go. Awesome work, guys. We're going to move on to some leg work now. All right, so now we're going to move on to some leg work. So Tyler's going to stand up for me and we're going to do some squats. I'm going to get Tyler to stand here and she's going to show you the correct squat position. So your feet need to be hip width apart. Nobody's hips are this wide. No one's. So they don't need to be this wide. Making sure that it's just your hips that you're following. Now you're going to hold your hands in that clap position again. And Tyler's now going to turn to the side and show us a nice big squat. So it's like you're sitting down on a chair and coming back up again. Now we don't want to lean forwards and drop our bodies at all. We want to make sure that we're keeping a nice, beautiful straight back. Now we're going to do 15 squats. All the way down and all the way up. That's number 1. Here we go. Number 2. 3. Squeezing your legs. 4. Keep your arms up nice and high. 5. 6. That's it. 7, you should feel this in your legs. 8, that's number 9. 10, we've got 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lucky last, here we go. Number 1. Awesome work. Now we're going to do some calf raises. So I'm going to be a bar for Tyler so she can balance. You can do this on your chair. You can do this on your dining table. As long as it's something that's nice and high for you, you're going to rise up onto your tippy toes all the way and lower down. And this is for your calf muscle, which is here on the back of your leg. Now you should be able to do 15 on each leg. So we're going to do 10 together and then 15 on each leg. Here we go. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do 1 on each leg and you've got to make sure, watching my foot, you go all the way up straight. We don't want anybody wobbling from side to side because that's not very good for your ankles. So Tyler's going to do 10 on her right leg and then she's going to do 10 on her left leg. Here we go. And 1, all the way up to your tippy toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to change feet. Remember, you've got to go all the way up to the tippy toe, not halfway. That's cheating. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those knees straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent work. If you find that is super duper easy, you can add 5 each time until you can feel it. So you can start with 10, go to 15, 20 and keep going, but you can't do them if they're not very good. You have to make sure that you're doing the right thing, otherwise they don't work the muscles that we want. Now we're going to do some lunges. So Tyler's going to face the side for me and she's going to show us a beautiful lunge. Hands on our hips, nice straight back, chin up. And we're going to make sure that our knees are almost touching the floor. Now we don't want it to drop and hit the floor because then our muscles turn off. And the whole point of a strength routine is to make sure our muscles are working. Now we're going to do 5 pulses and then we're going to change legs. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. We're going to do this twice more on each leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Here we go. Oh, Tyler thinks she's getting out of it. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And that's working the top of your legs. Now what we're going to do is some sumo squats. So this is where you're allowed to have your legs nice and super wide. So we're going to hold our hands in exactly the same position. Elbows nice and high, hands in front, nice straight back. And this time we're going to sink all the way down. And you might want to make sure that you're pointing your knees out. So Tyler's going to turn to the side for us and she's going to show us the same position again. Now see how she's pushing her knees out? Can you let your knees roll in for me, Tyler? This we don't want. This is not very good, and it's also not going to work the right muscles. So really pressing those knees out. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do 10 sumo squats. So all the way up and all the way down. Are you ready? You ready, Tyler? All right, here we go. And 1, 2, beautiful. 3, keeping that back nice and tall. 4, 5, we're halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and lucky last number 10. Awesome work. The last thing that we're going to do today is we're going to do some mountain climbers. So we're going to go back into that front support position that we showed at the beginning, but this time instead of keeping our legs still, we're going to run on the spot and we're going to try and lift our knees up towards our chest every time. Now the tricky thing here is, see how Tyler's got her knee up nice and high, but she hasn't lifted her bottom. We don't want to stick that up in the air because then we look a bit silly and we're also not doing it right. Now because Tyler's showing us, her foot is on the floor at the front leg, but when we're doing it in an actual mountain climber, it doesn't touch the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to run on the spot in our mountain climber and we're going to do it for 20 seconds. So you can do as many as you can while I count 20 seconds out. Are you ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Keep going. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome work. And stretching out your wrists one more time. Now there's lots and lots of stretching and strength exercises that you can do at home. This is just a bit of a basic one to start, but obviously in our gymnastics classes normally we do lots of strength activities as well. So if there's something that we haven't included in this video, you can definitely still do it at home. And the more that you stretch and the more that you do your strength exercises, the stronger and more flexible you'll be. And it also makes your gymnastics a lot easier as well. Remember, you can watch this video and do this strength routine so many times during the week. So we recommend that you practice lots and give it your best shot. All right, guys, that's everything for today. So thank you, Miss Tyler. I'll give you a big clap because I certainly didn't want to do it, but I'm going to go home this afternoon and do my strength. Hope you guys had fun. See ya.